Yo. You're coming to you.
Yo.
Live and direct, yo.
Here with another one.
You feel me? Like, it's a little impromptu session. We had to do a major recap, yo. Like,
yeah.
You had to, being from New York, Harlem, we had to talk about it.
Had to. Had to. Like,
yeah.
if we ain't do this.
Then it wasn't gonna be right. So,
you wanna break it off? Go ahead.
Locks versus Dipset. We out here.
Nah. Harlem versus YO, but it was all about New York City that
at
night.
the end of the day. Legendary performance from both sets.
Word.
Like, legendary, bro.
I mean, you ain't never seen something like this happen where niggas is really cool, for real. Like, niggas is really cool. Niggas really love each other. Niggas don't listen to each other music for 20 years. Like,
right.
You know what I'm saying? And for them to come together, share the stage, and drop some heavy shit was fucking impeccable. You know what I'm saying? So shouts out to both of those groups. Shouts out to Dipset. Shouts out to the Locks. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit was legendary. I ain't even gonna hold you, good brother. Like,
so we know who won. The Locks clearly took over the entire set. But shout out to Dipset, man. We grew up on both of them.
Yeah.
Both of these sets, like. We always say, even growing up, like, yo, Dipset had the city, and the Locks had the streets.
Yeah,
that's
for real.
Mandatory, like, and it was, they had the streets literally because they had Rough Riders.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And Rough Riders was on that, you know what I'm saying? Like,
they were deep in the city at the time.
You couldn't claim Rough Riders.
Yeah. Yo, if you claim Rough Riders and you wasn't Rough Riders, you getting smacked.
You definitely getting beat up, my nigga.
Like,
or, you know what I'm saying? Something happened.
It was bad. Like, but they got the most respect in the city, no matter what gang they was in. Bloods, Crip, Patrias, Latin Kings, like
anything.
They respected Rough Riders to the core. Don't wear a Rough Rider bandana
if you ain't Rough Riders.
You know what
I mean, if you get that from a bodega, or you get it from a little 99-cent store,
hang it up in your closet. Hang it up in your closet or something where nobody can see it because they was putting hands on you. So man, let's start it off how they started. Set the tone.
Well, we could they set the tone. The tone was crazy. the way how the shit started, and being we biased, so we just gonna keep it like that. Like, that shit was just like something out of a fucking movie. You feel me? Like, I hit differently. You feel me? Because we grew up in Harlem. I know you from the West Side. I'm from the East Side. You feel me? How many times growing up did you see Cam's Pink Range in the hood?
I can't even count, bro.
Exactly.
I can't even count. He was in there when they was like, oh, he moved to Miami. He moved to Miami, but
he was in town. This is Dipset, Diplomats, Rock. When he was on Rockefeller, all that time, all that time, that nigga was outside. That nigga used to see him. Used to see Jim, Freaky. You see everybody.
Yeah, all the time. Oh yeah, so the dude in the gray sweats is Freaky Zeke.
Oh yeah, like
the embarrassing hype man is Freaky Zeke.
Freaky, that nigga though. I fucks with Freaky, but
he's a wild boy.
If you didn't know who Freaky was, my nigga, then you probably should have went to sleep a little earlier.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, I'm just keeping it.
That just wasn't your time. You know what I mean? Because Freaky was locked up when Dipset was just blowing up. But
yeah, I mean, he was in and out of jail. But when Freaky was out, nigga, Freaky was doing what he do. You feel me?
Which is that.
Yeah. So for real, and Freaky has a couple of songs too, Henny, you know what I'm saying? He has some fire shit. That's some good shit, you feel me?
But that ain't make it to
I mean, because it was it was about them three for real, That's what it was.
But yeah, he
keep saying for real shit.
He had a couple bangers. Yeah, my bad. Y'all can count up how many times.
Put the tick at the bottom.
Or you know what I'm saying?
But
count it up.
So I think how it started, right? You know what I'm saying? Basically, Cam was like, we at home, we at Madison Square, rightfully so. And I think you really couldn't have it at a better place. Like, I'd rather have it at there than the Barclays, off the strength that New York Knicks been around for so many years, and that's the Mecca. You know what I'm saying? That's where niggas try to get their high score at. It's funny that they had a meme with Jadakiss. He had the 62 and 13. Niggas shot 23 for 30. Yeah, but legendary performance. But you know what I'm saying? Cam was like, y'all got home. And he said, no, we home. So y'all go first.
Right.
I personally would never did that.
Yeah.
Because the song that the Locks played, and and Kiss had his ad-libs every, you know what I'm saying? He had his little speech every time he was about to play some banger. We was called the Napalms.
Yeah.
Every time he was about to play something, he had his little, he'll say a little something and to lead it up to the song, and then niggas drop that shit and the crowd goes crazy,
Shout out to DJ Tech, man. Like, he was on his ones and twos. He was working that night.
Nah, he was working.
Crowd control was undeniably the Locks from the beginning to the end.
But when they play "Fuck You," bro, like that started the tone.
Yeah, like, and then I Really Mean It. Oh,
it was I Really Mean It.
I Really Mean It.
We ready.
Oh, we ready. Yeah, that wasn't it, man. Personally, I probably could have did a better one. I mean, I would have started with Dipset Anthem.
Yeah. So same thing I said.
You gotta go with the bangers. If you want to control, bro, after that, even if you didn't have that as your start, you should have been like, yo, DJ, should have been some type of signal to be like, yo, switch the lineup real quick. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, I don't feel like Dipset and they DJ was, they definitely didn't prepare.
Yeah.
Whatever. No. And you could even tell, like, their unity wasn't even there. You know what I mean? They really thought they was going to show up, show out, and just win it. Yeah. You know what I mean? And then not even know the words to their songs, which was crazy to me.
Yeah, Cam was rapping shit, but like Santana was forgetting some of his shit. Jim Jones was forgetting some of his shit. Cam did too a little bit too, but
I never thought I would see Cam out shit talked and and get booed off the stage. Basically, like I never in my lifetime thought I would see that.
That's King Killer though. You know what I mean? Killer, but yeah, that was how that shit happened. Like I was just like sheesh.
That was bad.
But, like, at the end of the day, it was all about New York. Them niggas about to go on tour. Them niggas about to make that bread. And I actually want to try to see if we could have.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? See if we
definitely. You know what I mean? Like, hopefully, Dipset will have figured it out by then.
Yeah.
Get some unity going. But, yo.
What was one of the most memorable points of the verse that you was like, not just like, I mean, it was a lot of times I felt like the Locks kind of cemented that they was a better group. But what was like one of your top moments?
It was several top moments.
Talk about
First off, when he violated them for saying, yo, this is the Mecca, New York. Why y'all lip singing?
Oh,
He's right, yo. Why you lip singing at Madison Square Garden? We could have heard that He
said could have heard it in the car.
You know what I mean? When they was like, when Jewels tried to flex and was like, yo, I ain't got no track for the ladies.
Oh yeah,
then he played the joint with Mariah Carey, then Mary J. Blige, and then J-Lo.
They played Knock Yourself Out, then they played Chic Good Love. I was like, hold up.
All of those was for the ladies. All of those was bangers. All of those was top notch. And like he said, they got Grammys. They only know Grams. Ouch.
Yeah.
Disrespectful to the core, to say the least.
But it was cool though. It was. I like the energy in that shit though. I mean, I know the niggas was fucking around. There wasn't no. I mean, it got chippy though.
That's New York.
Yeah. It's gonna get chippy.
But let's be real. For everybody who don't know, that's how people in New York talk to each other. So when we go out of town and be like, "Oh, you aggressive and all that," like, nah,
that's just what it is.
That's
like for real, like
naturally how people in New York talk to each other. The disrespect, but you got to be ready to dish it back out. You know what I mean?
Right.
And don't dish it out if you ain't ready to receive it back.
Exactly.
Like real talk, but that's just the aggressiveness. That's just in our nature. Like.
That shit gonna happen. It's gonna happen just like that.
Yeah,
like he was trying to talk. Like, shut the fuck up.
Yo, it was all hit. Let me speak. Let me talk, yo. Let me talk. Like that was all legendary. And yo, for everybody who was on the stage, next time get your ass off the stage, yo. I don't want to hear. You think you a celebrity? You are not the celebrity. And that's not your show. We didn't pay tickets to see y'all on the stage, yo.
Yeah, it was I thought that was
a thing.
Because I hope. Well, I'm glad that. I mean, they should have had a little bit more time, but I feel like that cut into the time to give us more music.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Because like they was going on a roll, and then like they had to really stop this shit for like 5 minutes for real. Like
it was long enough.
I mean, it felt long. I'm not sure how long, but it felt long enough. Me watching it at home and all that. Like I was like, damn.
It was too long.
Yeah.
But I mean, I can't pinpoint one.
So I had a couple at the end when they started playing. He started playing Heat. When I say Heat, like You know how you be playing your playlist and you load up to some shit? Like, I be trying to hit
bangers. Warmed up.
Bro, like, the nigga, they played, like, the shit with the diss against Beans. He played, though, he's a couple of joints he played, but he led up to a couple. Then the nigga played Blackout. They ain't played Blackout all fucking night.
I was waiting for that. I was texting
definitely was waiting for Blackout.
When
it was Blackout.
Blackout. That was our banger back in the school.
Everybody, and bro, like, the nigga put the fucking mic in the crowd, and niggas was rapping that shit.
Yeah.
You could catch me in the jag truck. You know what I mean? Like,
with a dime truck.
Man stuck either with a dime or a bad, like,
legendary.
Everybody know that shit. And then he started talking this shit again. He said middle fist in your ear. Then they played their biggest song, which was "We Gonna Make It." Like, I ain't gonna say their biggest song, but that was one of their biggest songs. Like, Money Power. They played Money Power Respect too. Like, that was a good, like, that way they transitioned and played that song at that time was fucking phenomenal. Like, but when they ended it off with, "We Gonna Make It," I was like, I was done.
Yeah, it was.
They
smoked them, and it was to the point they were playing like 5 bangers back to back. Dipset would
Classics.
come out with one joint, and
one or two.
One or two. But they was like, "Oh, it's 2 minutes. We're gonna hit y'all with 6 bangers in 2 minutes."
Word.
And then still had more ammo in the tank to be like, "Yeah, we still gonna violate." Like,
people
that
they
was
did
crazy.
They fucking basically that last joint. They had a verse from Kiss, another song with a verse from Styles, another song with a verse from Chic, and then they played another Kiss shit, and then they started playing they shit. I was like, yo.
Yeah.
And then, like,
unbeatable, bro.
Yeah, and Sheik, you know what I'm saying? He had a lot of, like, niggas was talking about, Sheik is trash and who the fuck this nigga? Like, these are niggas that haven't been listening to rap. They was listening to rap like 2 years ago.
These new school cats. So,
like,
bro, how often do y'all talk about me for listening to old school music?
I don't talk about you at all because I listen to the same shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
well, I know a couple other people who talk crazy. Like, you stuck in the 90s, but this is why.
This is timeless music, yo.
This is why. Jada in the Locks, bro. If you ever said Sheik was trash when you could slap Snow Ride down my wrist, bro, I'm not even defending Sheik Luch because Sheik Luch will punch anyone in the face. You see how brolic he was, bro?
Sheik that
like straight muscle, bro. Clap at Jewels, like, and that's my man's. Like, don't get it twisted. We love the Locks, but we from Harlem, and whoever is from Harlem and you went for the Locks, shame on you. You know what I mean?
You went for the Locks or you went for Dipset?
I mean, if you went for the Locks and you from Harlem, shame on you.
Nigga, I went for the Locks. I went for the Locks.
Shame on you. Then.
No, listen.
You should have went for Dipset.
No, what it was is
Harlem.
At the end of the day,
bro.
Of course, I wanted to see a good show regardless. That's what I wanted to see. So I ain't gonna say I really took sides, but me growing up, I always listened. You could call my mom right now. My mom will tell you right now, my theme music growing up, and she used to get pissed at me because I play that shit right when we go in the shower, blast your fucking music in the morning. She pissed because she trying to get up and go to work and all that. I'm playing the whole We Are the Streets album. I'm playing Flesh of My Flesh, Blood of My Blood. I'm playing all of that shit. All that shit on a fucking burnt CD. Yeah. Tell you my age, nigga. Like,
or a tape cassette.
Yeah, or a tape cassette. You feel me?
Used to record that joint on the radio half the time, you know.
And then had to flip the shit type shit. You know what I mean?
I couldn't afford this CD back then.
But like, this is high school though, so like niggas had CDs, niggas a little bit. You know what I mean?
But we had MP3s and stuff like that. We had just left cassettes and CDs and
cassettes,
and then got to the MP3 game, and then
the iPods and all that.
Yeah. So,
but my mother tell you now.
Through that.
Listen to that shit. Wild out. She's like, yo, turn that shit off.
Yeah, mad cursing before 12 o'clock and all.
It's like 7, nigga. Like, we about to go to school. Nigga's like 7.
Yo, we
wildin'.
Come on, man. But yo, if y'all new to the Locks, man, living off experience. If you're new to D Block, yo, tune in, man. Like, please. Legendary.
They price just went up too.
Yeah, everything just went up, man. They at the top of their A game, and they healthy. Shout out to Styles P for Pharmacy for Life.
Definitely, I definitely fuck with them products. Definitely got those products.
You gotta understand, like, even though we from Harlem, we support both groups no matter what.
100.
We both buy Cam albums still. We both buy Jim Jones mixtape.
El Capo.
I'm disappointed in Jim Jones.
I definitely want to hear a little bit more.
He was drunk and fell off the stage. I don't know what's up with you, bro. I don't know how we all missed that. But yeah, you was.
They called it a different angle, but I definitely seen that.
Yeah, I don't know, man. You was supposed to come out with the mixtapes or something. Bro.
Jim got some shit. Like,
he
got some shit, yo. Like,
don't disrespect Jim.
Word.
Don't disrespect Cam.
Jewel's got some shit too.
Yeah.
Like I was trying to hear some Black Republicans. I was trying to hear all that shit he did with Lil Wayne.
But he
even shit by himself. Like,
he ain't do none of that, and he don't know his lyrics. That's the most frustrating.
Yeah, that's what.
The not knowing the lyrics part just blew mine because Jada called him out on it, and it was just bad for business, bro.
Nigga, Jada was spitting him She Get Styles lyrics. Like,
yeah, word for word. Like that's when you know you an artist and an MC, bro. When you know your shit, your man stuff. And every other song in between, like that's
another moment too. It was funny when nigga was like, "You about to do all about the Benjamins," and they kept saying, "Oh, that's Diddy verse, that's Diddy verse." And I was watching it when I watched the verses again. Like I seen a meme with not a meme, but like Diddy. You know, how niggas had the live going, niggas recording and shit. Nigga Diddy was like he wrote that verse.
Yeah,
that was a perfect. He wrote that verse for Puff. All about the Benjamins.
P Diddy don't write verses.
Everybody know that. Everybody should know that. I mean, that goes to show you, like, niggas don't really, you know what I mean? Like,
they don't know. Jadakiss wrote them joints. So whether Jadakiss played Diddy part or not, it don't matter. It was his verse.
It was definitely it was his writing, his verse, and he gave it to Puff.
Like, come on.
Puff killed that shit too.
Yeah, he did. He violated, but you know, we talking about the 90s, you know what I mean? And people always say it. We gonna wrap this up real quick, but you know, Dipset should have went against G Unit or somebody else. Like, yo, bro, the Locks was gonna work whoever they went against.
Yeah, I don't think no group. To be honest with you, yeah.
I was thinking maybe a Tribe Called Quest. You know what I mean? Yeah. Or you gotta go back to.
You gotta go back to like the pioneers for real.
Yeah, anybody after 2000 is not. No,
it's over.
It's over. You can't compete because it was a different ball game transition and all that.
I think maybe G Unit at his strength with the top 5 with Buck, Yayo, Game, and Lloyd Banks, and 50. Banks. I think that right there, that 5 right there, and at their prime with all of everybody else's singles and all that, that was a good time to be alive too.
Yeah, for sure.
But that 5 maybe against the Locks. But then like I don't know, Locks gonna pull some shit out and he'd be like, oh, the same thing we said with Dipset.
Yeah. So mixtapes, albums, pick one. They're gonna slow.
Yeah,
So that was a quick wrap up, man. If you didn't see it, go YouTube it.
Yeah, that shit gonna be rolling
back. Yo, they brought New York back, and we appreciate that night, man. Anybody from New York will tell you, like, yo, it was legendary. So go spin that. Go watch this video back. Let us know what you think of the recap, man. And New York is here. D-Block is back, baby. Living off experience. So check out our episode every Monday, man. We here to stay.
8:00, like your favorite sitcom.
Monday Night Raw. Monday Night Raw.
Yeah.
Monday Night Raw.
So I definitely was fucking with wrestling. Like
what time did Monday Night Raw come on? 8:00.
You know what I'm saying? If you want to be a little conservative, go watch Seinfeld. That come on 8:00 too.
You know what I mean? We bringing it back for y'all. So, Martin, everything came on Monday night at 8. So we just trying to bring y'all heat, yo. Culture content. That's a wrap.